resilience. The word resilience deeply resonates with me. As you will know, when I became university president 8 years ago in Tacloban, my first year was peppered with immense challenges and problems brought about by the super typhoon Haiyan. Over 300 million worth of properties were destroyed, properties of the university, not to mention the lives we lost from faculty and friends and relatives of our staff. But I am proud to tell you that we were the first government agency who fully opened after 37 days, 8 years after. 8 years after I left LNU with 1.1 worth of infrastructure projects, I proved myself to be a sturdy leader, having survived two major calamities, and that is Haiyan and COVID-19. After Yolanda, a group of Malaysian psychiatrists offered LNU psychosocial therapy, which I didn't attend because I feel I don't need such therapy. But when our dance troupe showcased a dance drama themed after Yolanda, depicting true dance, what happened and how people perished during that fateful day, my tears rolled out from my eyes. That dance was showcased many times, and I cried every time I watched that presentation. And I told our cultural director to refrain from showing that dance because it simply brings back memories in the past. What I mean is that I'm okay outside, not knowing I am deeply affected inside, witnessing dead bodies, hearing the sorrows of our faculty and staff in LNU. Many of us here right now are smiling during this Zoom meeting, but some of us are hurting, are in pain, emotionally, psychological stress in our workplace or at home. There will be many situations in the future that may lead to strong emotional, cognitive, and behavioral impacts. That experience taught me how important it was for us to future proof ourselves in the university. Friends, we need to future proof ready servant heroes. Uh, in order to be responsive to the clientele we serve, we need to be ready to future proof ourselves against these hurdles brought about in our respective work places. The moment we are weak, we'll not be able to serve our institution, and it may lead ultimately to chaos and misunderstanding between and among members of the organization. This is how important this Zoom meeting is. This is how important this activity we're having right now for the organization, for the entire university family. We need to understand each other. We need to future-proof ourselves because there are a lot of challenges in this university uh, in the future to come. There will be lots of conflicts because organization, as they say, is vulnerable. There's volatility. There is complexity, ambiguity in this organization that we need to be ready for all these challenges. So to all of us, to our guests from civil service, thank you very much for attending this meeting. To our speakers, may we have a fruitful day. Thank you very much and good morning.
Thank you so much, Sir Jude, for that welcome address. And now for the introduction of speaker, let's have our HRMO, Hinunangan Campus, Ms. Carol Ann Biorais. Ma'am.
Kamu lagi computer le. Okay. My respect to our university president, Dr. Jude A. Duarte. My equal respect to the VPs, namely Dr. Pros Ivy G. Yepes for the academic affairs, Dr. Diwo Jean P. Baclayon for the admin and finance, Dr. Annabelle M. Hufalar for the student and auxiliary services, and to the Research, Innovation, and Extension Services VP, we have Dr. Vice and Francis Ann R.C. And to all the campuses, campus directors of the 4 campuses, namely Dr. Frederick C. Aniga of the Maasin City campus, Dr. Gladys L. Pascual for the Bonto campus, Dr. Gary Garcia from the San Juan campus, and to our very own Wade Selim for the Hinunangan campus. And to all our faculty and staff of the university at ang aking mga kapwa lingkod bayani in the university, a pleasant good morning to all and happy 123rd Civil Service Anniversary. As part of our civil service anniversary activities, we have this morning our mental health and physical health webinar. My task this morning is to introduce our speaker for the mental health. Our speaker this morning was born in Barangay Labrador, Hinunangan, Southern Leyte. So she's a native from Hinunangan. As to her educational background, he graduated her elementary from Hinunangan West Central School in 2008. From high school, and her high school from Holy Rosary Academy Incorporated in 2012. And in 2016, she graduated Bachelor of Elementary Education from the Normal University, Manila. For her graduate studies, she graduated Master in Education, major in Guidance and Counseling from Cebu Normal University in 2022. She is a registered guidance counselor and a professional teacher. Some of her experiences we have: she has been an ESL teacher or a TOEIC sub-leader in SIA Global Academy in Cebu City. Also in Cebu Pilis Institute in Cebu City also. And one of her speaker and experience as a speaker and facilitator in the topic Essentials for Millennials, an exploration of the existential self. Without much ado, let us give the time to the woman of the hour, RGC Charis Ann is Bugais Pagubo. So Ma'am Chacha, take your time. Thank you.
Hello. Hello. Can you hear and see me well, everyone?
Yes, ma'am. Loud and clear.
All right. Thank you so much, Conrad. Thank you, Carol, for that introduction. So good morning, everyone. Yes, my name is Charis Anes Bugais Pagobo. It's a long name. It's hyphenated. And I'm assigned to talk about the mental health part of this webinar. So let me share my screen. All right. Can you see it?
Yes, ma'am. It's very
Okay. All right, thank you for that. Mental health in the workplace. So I'm a registered guidance counselor. Probably that's why I was given the task to have this topic. But as I was searching about it, counselors are not really considered as mental health expert, but we are mental health provider. So I was also learning while doing this PowerPoint presentation. So please also bear with me with this. Okay, so as what Sir Jude said, we have to be resilient, and some of us are smiling, but deep inside, we don't know how we really feel, if we are sad or emotional about things. So allow me to give you a little energizer before we have our actual talk. So let's have this depression test. Let me post it on our chat box, and maybe we could give it a try, just to check if, wait for a moment, just to check if how are we, or are we one of these people who are depressed. Can you see it in our chat box?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I will give you like a minute or two to just answer. It's a 3-minute depression test, just to check if are we really depressed or not. So I'll give you a minute or two. Sir Conrad, do the honor and tell me if you're done and tell me your experience.
All right, timer starts now.
Mhm. Thirty. Newspaper. It's just a 10-item test. And I am done. Okay, are we done with the test?
Almost.
Almost, okay. Who's done with the test already?
All right, I have my results here, and it says depression unlikely.
Unlikely. Wow. You are unlikely depressed, Sir Conrad. That's good to hear. Are you aware of that? Okay, how about the others? Can you share another one?
Now, for the others, we have our time left is we have here 30 seconds
30
left.
seconds.
Yeah.
Okay. Time.
time's up. You can, everyone, you can simply type in your results in our chat feature or in our chat box, and I'll be more than happy to read it for you, or Mom Cherise will read it for you.
Yes. What is it? Moderate, mild indication of depression. Okay, moderate depression. Yes, see, we have different. Minimal depression, mild indication of depression, moderate depression. Yes. How about the others? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Let's have mild depression. 1, 2, 6. Okay. Mild indication of depression. All right. So yeah, different results, Sir Conrad. Okay. Yeah. So even if some of us are aware of it, maybe some of us are not, but depression is actually a common mental illnesses that most of us experience. Can I request everyone or some of you to please turn on your camera because it's so weird to talk and I don't see anyone. Hello, hello. There, Sir Conrad. Hello. Now I understand why some of my teachers before would ask us to turn on the camera because it's really weird to talk and you cannot see anyone. Thank you, Sir Aji, Sir Judy, Ma'am Pinky. Hello. Thank you so much. So let's see some statistical data about depression in the Philippines. So depression is a common mental health concern in the Philippines as it is worldwide. In 2001, it was estimated that approximately 3.3 million Filipinos were living with depression, according to the World Health Organization. So it's a common mental illness, especially now a lot of people are talking about it. It's becoming common, and it's good that people are now accepting this, not as stigma. Okay, so in many studies, women are found to be more likely than men to experience depression. So maybe because women have more problems than just kidding. Maybe because women are more emotional than men, or maybe because the women have really like experiences a lot that triggers their depression, like motherhood, for instance. So mas stress man jud siguro. I don't know because I haven't experienced it yet, but my friends have experienced it. So maybe women. And then less education, residents in urban areas, and marital problems are significant predictors of moderate to severe depression. And depression is a significant concern among Filipino youth and adolescents. Academic pressure, peer relationship, and family dynamics can contribute to the prevalence of depression in this age group. So most commonly, it's really the youth and adolescents. It also requires sa ilabitong hormones, and that's also one kanang adjusting pa, and mas grabe ang peer pressure ani nga time. But fortunately, the Philippine government has recognized the importance of addressing mental health issues. So there is Mental Health Act of 2018 was enacted to ensure that mental health services are integrated into public healthcare system. So maybe this one is also part of the Mental Health Act, that we should have like webinars like this for mental health awareness. So yes, good job to the Philippine government. Mas maayo unta no kung ila jung ikuan ang concern sa mga mental health professionals or mental health advocate nga itaas-taas gamay ang ilang mga sweldo, charot kay ba, to encourage more mental health professional to have this profession. And then moderate to severe depression is significantly associated with suicide ideation. So most of us, kanang nabito sa mga post cause of suicide, maingon sila nga depression is real. Probably they would say nga the cause of suicide was depression. So let's see the relationship between mental illness and suicide. So suicide is a complex issue involving numerous factors and should not be attributed to any single cause. Not all people who die by suicide have been diagnosed with mental illness, and not all people with mental illness attempt to end their life by suicide. So there is however, risk for death by suicide is increased if a person suffers from depression alongside schizophrenia, kanang feel nila na imuhungod nila, that's schizophrenia, bipolar illness, substance abuse, and anxiety disorder. It is important to get treatment for a mental illness. So as what it says here, ingon si Canadian Association for Suicide Prevention, nga not all people with mental illness will commit suicide, and not all people who wants to commit suicide is diagnosed with mental illness. So kanang most of us are really scared labi na og natay ilhan nga kanang this person has a depression, probably he or she might commit suicide. So dili man pod dire-diretso agad-agad. So daghan pa nag mga instances before mo abot jud ana nga point. But again, if makabantay ta nga if this person has a mental illness, so it's one of the factors probably na ato na siyang i-take care of or hatagan na to og kanang tagdon nato na nga person. So, mo to siya not only depression na schizophrenia kanang naanay mohungod nila, bipolar illness, substance abuse, alcohol abuse, kanang mga ingana bantayan na, and anxiety disorders. Sige lang ka, anxious. Next. So let's see, what is mental health? So mental health refers to a state of well-being in which an individual realizes one's own abilities and potential, copes adequately with the normal stresses of life, displays resilience, as what Sir Jude was talking about resiliency in the face of extreme life events, works productively and fruitfully, and is able to make a positive contribution to the community. So not because I am a mental health provider doesn't necessarily exempt me of this kanang mentally healthy ko. So dili pud ingon ana nga case. Basin mag-expect mo ba nga always me happy, always mga GC dire, mga working in the mental health field. We are not kanang exempted to this. We also have our own kuan kay we also have normal stresses in life. So we can say that we are healthy as what sa inyong kuan nga mga mild depressed lang or kuan lang. So mo ni siya ang mental health nga if ikaw kuan ka sa imong abilities and potential, maka-assess ka sa imong self, maka-cope up ka with normal stresses in life, or probably dili ka dali makuan, ma-stress ba na siya og naay mga triggers, then you can say that your mental health is good or your mental health is not really good. So if dili pa gani sa pagkakaroon may kaingon tag dili healthy or healthy, okay ra jud ka adyo na kay even us mental health providers, we also have our downsides. Okay, next. Mental health is more than just the absence of mental illness. Maingon mo, wa man ko ani, wa man ko schizophrenia, wa man ko inani, so I am healthy. So it's more than that because there are normal everyday ups and downs that could affect us mentally. It includes our emotional, psychological, and social well-being. It affects how we think, feel, act, and it helps determine how we handle stress, relate to others, and make choices. So, mo na siya ang mental health. It is actually as important as physical health. Ang ijang murag illnesses is murag mas pare-parehara pero mas daghan gyapon ang physical health, pero most of us would focus on physical health man god. So kini nga mga webinars will help us to kanang kuan pod to kanang give awareness ba of what is mental health, and this is also equally important. Okay. Next, factors that impact our mental health. Unsa man di ay naka-trigger nganong naa may tawo nga mas dali ra ma-depress, nganong na may tao nga dali ra sa puton. So what really are the factors that impact our mental health? So mura ra ni siya og learning nga nature and nurture, nature and nurture. So ang genes ba na siya or ang environment ba na siya? Ang unending debate kung unsa man jud ang cause nganong ingon ana ang usa ka tawo. So sa mental health, pwede nature, pwede pod nurture. So in nature, genetics and family history shape our mental health early. Biology and family history play an important role in our mental health over the course for our lives. If someone in our family has struggled with one or more mental health challenges like depression or anxiety, it may increase the likelihood that we will struggle too. So kana bitong maingon ang mga tao.
Hello, Ma'am Cherise. Hello, Ma'am. I'm sorry to cut you off. It looks like there's a problem with your audio.
Why?
All
Hello.
right, that's good. Good.
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Okay
yes,
na? Sorry, I don't know what happened. Okay. So yeah, so asan ako? The environment. So where we live actually affects our culture, especially us Filipinos. Now we are known to be resilient. So I don't know if it's really a good thing now nga known to as resilient or it's a bad thing in a way nga murag when you try to open up your mental health nga negative, murag i-block bitaw ka sa mga tao nga unsa ka ba kaya na nimo inana. So so mo na nga imbis nga we want to share about how we feel to make us feel better more tag makat bitaw. So that's also part of our culture. And then from stressors of our everyday lives to major societal issues, while in some areas in some fields dili kaadyo ingon nga stress, in other areas like our fields or sa education department, sa government department, we are prone to this stress kay grabe ang murag always ups and downs. I can relate because I can compare it to private sector and then sa public sector. So medyo lahi ra jud siya. So our environment can really affect us. And then big societal and global issues have real impact in our mental health and well-being. The more chaos, instability, violence, discrimination, and division we experience, the harder it is to maintain positive mental health. For example, kanang mga mabagyuhan, syempre mas naa sila trigger kaysa sa katong mga people nga naa sa area nga way bagyo. As what Sir Jude said a while ago, nga naka-experience sila hayan, naka-experience ta o COVID. So kadto nga mga triggers mao pod toy maka-affect sa atong mental health. Next. Asa naman ta? Here. So I will talk about the 5 myths about mental health. Actually, there's a lot more. Nipili ra kog 5 kay mudugay na akong tag-ason. So these are some myths nga maybe some of us mutuo or dili. So number 1 is if a person has a mental health condition, it means that the person has low intelligence. Hinayon man ka, weak siguro ka. Hinayon siguro kag utok. Things like those. So mental illness, like physical illness, can affect anyone regardless of intelligence, social class, or income level. There's no exemption nga maingon ka nga bright lagi to si Ja, valedictorian to si Ja, what to si Ja problem, what to si Jay right mo complain about his or her mental health. So no, everyone bisag kinsa pa maigo jud ana at some point in our lives. Number 2, you only need to take care of your mental health if you have mental health condition. Okay raman ko, wa man ko'y mild raman akong depression. So I don't need to take care of my mental health. So everyone can benefit from taking active steps to promote their well-being and improve their mental health. Similarly, everyone can take active steps and engage in healthy habits to optimize their physical health. So just like physical health, mental health also needs kanang maintenance bitaw for us to be healthy all the time. A mental health condition is a sign of weakness. If a person were stronger, they would not have this condition. Again, it has nothing to do with being weak or lacking willpower. It is not a condition people choose to or not to have. So syempre, kung choice ra ni siya, who would choose to be mentally weak, right? Nobody. We all want to be happy all the time. So dili man na siya ingon ana. Okay, next, number 4. Nothing can be done to protect people from developing mental health conditions. There are many things can protect from developing. Kana bitong maingon nga, depressed si Ja, there's nothing I can do about it. Kanang kini nga tao, kana ay pinagdadaanan. Most of us are very guilty about it. Like, gusto siguro si Ja mag-inusara. No, so we can do something about that person. Actually, that's the time nga we that person needs us. So that's the time nga when someone actually opens about their depression or is saying sad, that's the actually time nga kinahanglan nato sila adtuon. And then adolescents who get good grades and have a lots of friends will not have mental health condition because they are nothing to be depressed about. Kini, this is actually unfair to those people nga mga bright, nga mga socio-economically in their advantage, because people think that they don't have the right to be depressed. They don't have the right to have that mental illness. Okay, they are given everything na. They're just being ungrateful with everything that they have. But actually, no, because even them, naamang pud sila right siguro to be depressed or nasa siya right to be... Again, it's a mental kanang condition maguna siya sa imong brain bitaw. Dili na siya ingon nga kay given na ka ug naalang ko'y kwarta, di na gud siguro ko ma-depress. So maybe sa way kwarta mo na sila answer, pero sa those nga naanay kwarta na pa sila gilong nga kuan. So dili na sila ingon nga kay naanan nimo tanan, dili na ka wala kay right to be unhappy. Yeah, you don't have the right to be unhappy because you have everything. So that's also a myth. Na just because they have everything doesn't mean that they don't, di na sila kuanon ana nga mga illnesses. Okay. Next, importance of talking about mental health in the workplace. Why do we have to talk about this here? So employee well-being. So syempre, most of us spend significant portion of our lives working. See, 8 hours good diri sa workplace, pila na lang ta ka hours sa bay. So addressing mental health in the workplace demonstrate a commitment to the well-being of employees, fostering a more supportive and positive work environment. If we come to talk about it, we spend most of our time here at work than at home. So dapat mas peaceful gajud ta diri. And the next, productivity and performance. Poor mental health can have a detrimental impact on productivity and job performance. When employees are struggling with mental health issue, they may find it challenging to concentrate, to make decisions, and meet deadlines. By addressing mental health, employers can help ensure that their workforce operates at its best. Diba? Pag we don't know, like, we cannot be productive. Okay man unta. Nganong bugat jud sa akong time nga mo duty. Yun ay mga ingon ana nga instances ba. So it's really important to address that. Dili kay why mental health, why pakinay imong mental health sa imong bills, things like those. So kanang it's important for us to be open about it kay it affects man the productivity. It affects also our employer. And the next, reducing stigma. Discussing mental health openly reduces the stigma. When employees see their colleagues and superiors talking about mental health, they may feel more comfortable seeking help when needed. Reducing stigma can encourage early intervention and prevent issues from worsening. So again, it's not a sign of weakness, because it really happens. No matter how strong you are, pag maigo ka ana na adjud na. Mura na go nagsip-on bisan pag moingon nga healthy ko dili na day ka sip-onon. So mora na siya sa mental illness or sa mental health. Next, retention and recruitment. A workplace that supports mental health is more attractive attractive to potential employees. It also helps with employee retention. Employees who feel supported and valued are more likely to stay with the company, reducing turnover costs, 'di ba? Kay ug magsigig if we don't kanang care about what the person or the people think, then tendency is they will look for a company that will take care of them. Murag ingnana. So if we take care of them, probably there's a kuan nga di na sila mo resign, di na sila mo muhawa sa company. So makaless pod ang employer og pangita na pod og lain. Okay. Next. So effects of good work. Effects of good mental health in the workplace is increased productivity, worker engagement, and it decreased turnover rates, it decreased absenteeism, disability, and it decreased grievances. Less complain. Okay. Now, how do we take care of our mental health at work? Mora siguro ni siya ang marag point of this topic. So number one is set boundaries, establish clear boundaries between work and personal life, avoid checking work emails, though this is very ideal in the government sector. Avoid checking work emails or taking calls outside of your designated work areas whenever possible. This helps prevent burnout and give you time to recharge. Actually, this is so hard to do because sa government ideal na ni siya kay even outside bisan gani kadlawon kay nagihapoy mo kuan nato, but this is also for us kay if we are always available all the time and we don't have time to rest, then less productive man gud ta sa work. That's what they said. Yeah, less productive ta if available ra ta all the time, whereas kung 8 to 5 ta available, okay, we can be the best that we can be in that time, and then after we need to rest. Next, time management. Organize your tasks and prioritize them. Use time management technique like the Pomodoro technique. So Pomodoro technique is you'll have 25 minutes of work. Hello? Okay, you'll have 25 minutes of work, 5 minutes break, another 25 minutes of work, another 5 minutes break, and then 25 minutes of work, and then longer breaks. So that is the Pomodoro technique. So you time yourself when you should have work and when you should take a break. Or the Eisenhower matrix, kuan ni siya, ingon ani, you divide your tasks into 4. Kato bitong urgent, important, urgent, not important, not important, urgent, not important, not urgent. So mo na siya ang Eisenhower matrix to stay focused and reduce stress. And then take regular breaks. Maintain physical health, so healthy lifestyle, inana. And then seek support. Ask for support sa advisor, sa supervisor, sa HR, o unsa pa na diha. Stay organized as much as possible. Set realistic expectation and then learn to say no. Pero I don't think this is koan. Gisuwat ra na nako kay basin di ay. And this is the hardest thing kanang learn to say no because we don't want to be labeled as someone nga reklamador or someone nga dili. Pero that's if para nato sobra nagajud, like di na nato kaya because we are not robots. So sometimes you have to say no. And then take vacation and time off, and then seek professional development. Okay, it will boost your career, it will boost your confidence, and it will also boost your job satisfaction when we seek professional development. Dili ta mo stuck ra nga diri raman ko ingon ana kay diha ra jud ta ko to. Okay, next we have things to say or not to say when someone at work shares his or her mental health problem. So don't say there's always someone worse off than you. Si gani mas grabe gani lang experience. So it's not helping the person actually. Kay murag imo bitong gi-invalidate ang ijang na feel. So ayaw i-compare. Next, no one ever said life was fair. So this is not helpful. This is, mingon nga, kasahon kay para makamata sa kamatuoran. No, it's not helpful for them because they already know nga life was not fair. They already know that. So murag ilang atong gi-invalidate ang ilang feelings, so I don't have the right to be sad. Murag it's not healthy for them. And then stop feeling sorry for yourself. You need to snap it out. You choose this. Don't be dramatic. So these are the things that you should not say when someone, this is not a way of offering support to them. So instead, say, I'm here for you. You're important to me. Let me know if you need to talk. Let me know how I can help. And I don't know what you're going through, but I see it's hard. So here are some words that are helpful to them if someone shares about their mental health. We should not kanang or we should not even give advice to them if we are not asked. So judgment hurts, compassion helps. Next, so this is the mental health continuum. So let's see if asa na mo karon sa inyong mental health. Are you in crisis? Are you struggling? Are you surviving? Are you thriving? Or your mental health is excelling? So if you're in crisis, mo mo na feel. If you're struggling, this one. If surviving, here, just because you're worried doesn't mean you're struggling. You are actually surviving, even if you're worried. Things like those. And then positive, thriving, and excelling. So we can, this is a good way to check how am I mentally? Am I in crisis right now? I am struggling right now. Am I thriving or excelling? So wala siya ang guide. And then we also have here, just because you are with mental health doesn't mean you cannot enjoy life. So naa si Jay, good well-being and poor well-being. So I have mental health diagnosis, but I am coping well and enjoying my life. So you're still in the good well-being. I have no diagnosis. I am well and enjoying my life. Good well-being. So I have mental health diagnosis, but I am not coping and am not happy. So poor well-being. So ana rin ang life. Ana usahay we are good, usahay we are poor, usahay we are good, usahay we are poor. Next, so 5 ways of well-being, happy tata. So this is not only about mental health, but in general, these are just some tips on how to keep us well, hopefully. So number 1 is connect. Talk and listen, be there and feel connected. Building connections with colleagues, friends, and others will support and enrich you every day. It also builds a support network for when times get tough. Connect with the people around you, with family, friends, colleagues, and neighbors, at home, work, school, or your local community. Think of these as cornerstones of your life and invest time in developing them. Some of us are always tired. Like, I don't feel like socializing to everyone. I don't feel like ingon ana because I'm an introverted person. Huh? Ana ra ba ang reason? So even an introverted person need a friend. Even if 1 or 2, they need a friend. So it helps you to bitong na kay someone to talk to, someone to share with. So that actually helps you. So try to connect to the people around you. 1 or 2 is fine. Basta naa lang. Next, be active. Do what you can, enjoy what you do, and move your mood. So getting physically active every day is great for our bodies and mind. It can improve mental well-being and lower rates of depression and anxiety. Discover a physical activity you enjoy and one that suits your level of mobility and fitness. So money, go for a walk, step outside, cycle, play a game, garden, and dance. So it's not because you have a depression nga mura bitaw, okay, I have a depression, wala ko'y buhaton. No, you can do something about it. Just like physical health, you can do something about sakit akong bukton or na stroke, for instance, so wala lay buhaton. So no, you can do something about how you're feeling, and that's more important. Diba? So it's okay to be sad, and then what you do when you're sad is more important. Anak na lang. Next is Take notice. Remember the simple things that give you joy. Paying more attention to the present moment, to your thoughts and feelings and the world around can boost mental well-being. So reflecting on your experience that help you appreciate what matters to you. Be curious, catch sight of the beautiful, remark on the unusual, notice the changing season, savor the moment whenever you are walking to work, eating lunch and talking to friends, avoiding or kind of putting away your phone is actually one, because sometimes when we spend too much time on our phone, ma-depress na lang tagkalit, because we tend to like compare even if we are not aware of it. Usahay ma-compare na to atong life sa uban, and we don't notice the good things that we have because we are too focused on that other people. So sometimes ba kanang it's the little things that really help us. Little things that we do. Shut up. Next, keep learning. Embrace new experiences. See opportunities and surprise yourself. Exploring new ideas, seeking out new experiences, and sharpening our skills positively stimulates the brain. Set yourself a challenge you will enjoy achieving. Try something new. Nagani ko yung na kita before nga, ingon sila nga, actually being lost is a good thing, because if you are lost, it means you are moving. So mga ingonan nga mga kaan ba. So just because you're lost right now, just because we don't know what we're doing right now, actually it can be a good thing if we look at it on the other side, because it means we are not stagnant, that we are moving. So bitaw, no? And it helps me personally as well. And then next, give your time, your words, your presence. So carrying out of kindness, whether small or large, can increase happiness, life satisfaction, and general sense of well-being. It is more than just sharing material things with others. Kay usahay wa taani, charot. But it's cultivating a spirit of generosity and actively supporting others. If you cannot give like material things or money to others, how about give kanang your time to others, give your compliment to others. A little thing that makes others feel good will also make you feel good about yourself. Do something nice for a friend or a stranger. Thank someone as simple as thank you, and then smile, volunteer your time, or join a community. It will help you personally, not only the people you're helping with, but also you, because you'll feel good about yourself. And that's it for me. That's for my mental health. I hope you learned something.
All right, thank you so much, Ma'am Cherise. And do we have any questions or clarifications? You can use your chat feature, and I'll be the one who's gonna read it for you. Or you can raise your hand, and Ma'am Cherise will acknowledge you. Again, everyone, your participation is highly encouraged. We will be giving free sign pens for those who will participate in this webinar by simply asking question or clarification. We will give some gifts per se. Any questions, clarifications? By the way, I'm sure is your topic about how to take good care of your mental health at work is very helpful, especially the one that says set boundaries and the Pomodoro technique. I find it very helpful in my end. Thank you for that, Mom. All right, so going once, going twice. Any questions before we proceed to the next topic? How about coming from the Hinunangan campus? None? Tomas Opos? Any question from San Juan?
Nag-intrams pa siguro, sir.
Same here sa ma'am. Sa diri sa amo nag-income sa pagid. Okay. All right. Well, again, I thank you so much for your for sharing your expertise, Mom Cherise. Let us now then proceed to the next topic. For the next topic, let's have Maria Risa Jean C. Pascolado, the HRMO designated in Maasin City Campus for the introduction of speaker.
With great pride and honor, I am here to introduce to you the woman of the hour, whom we chose to be the resource speaker for the topic physical health and the importance of a healthy workplace, because she possessed the experience that could help us develop strategies for promoting a physically healthy lifestyle and adopting measures that would foster a healthy workplace. She obtained a bachelor's degree in nursing at the College of Maasin in March 2009 and passed the nursing board examination on November 2009. Then she served as a nurse volunteer at the Salvacion Opus Iniegues Memorial Provincial Hospital from March 2010 up to August 2011. And from September 2011 until December of 2017, she was a senior nurse at the Maasin Maternity and Children's Hospital. Moreover, from 2018 until 2022, she was a nurse at the Department of Health under the Nurse Deployment Program. And from January of 2023 until the present, she is the campus nurse of the Southern Leyte State University's Maasin City Campus. My dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming our resource speaker, SLSU MCC nurse Aurora Cadavos Abadiano, registered nurse.
Mama Al.
Okay. Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Mom. Good morning.
Good morning. My great respect to our university president, Dr. Jude Altiveros Duarte, to our vice president for academic affairs, Dr. Pros Ivy Yepes, to our vice president for administration and finance, Dr. Diwujin Baclayon, to our Vice President for Student and Auxiliary Services, Dr. Annabel Hufalar, and to Vice President for Research, Innovation and Extension Services, Dr. Francis N. C. And to our equally active Campus Director, Dr. Frederick C. Aniga, and to all those who are present in this webinar. With me because this is the first time I've been doing webinar.
You're doing just great, Mama Al.
Okay. With the help of Mr. Rani Sumakot. Thank you, sir. Sa manira pag-answer, the up down? Up lang. Okay. And thank you. I am here this morning tasked to discuss health, specifically physical health, and its importance, especially at the workplace. Many of us do not understand the profound meaning of health. Most often than not, we think that if we feel good or look good and don't have any physical issues, we are already healthy. But this concept is not entirely right. You may feel fine while walking and running, but be drop dead out of a heart attack at an early age. And that's not okay. Now, we come to the point of what is health. So what is health really? The World Health Organization defined health as a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease or infirmity. It is also defined by the Cambridge Dictionary as the condition of the body and the degree to which it is free from illness or the state of being well. These definitions are just one of the many that are possible, but what constitutes good health in particular can vary widely. Health for us human beings is defined by some as the extent of an individual's continuing physical, emotional, mental, and social ability to cope with his or her environment. We say that health is the most important asset of our existence. We have a saying that health is wealth, and it is known by all. But how many of us truly understands what is health and what does good health means? There are many attributes or qualities to consider one before we can say that the person is really healthy. And one of that is the physical state of a person. There are mainly 6 different types of health. This includes physical health, mental health, which is discussed earlier, emotional health, social health, spiritual health, and the last but not the least is the environmental health. What is physical health? Physical health refers to the state of your physical body and how well it is operating. It is influenced by levels of physical activity, adequate nutrition, rest, and the environment, and others. Health is actually a 100% function. The function of your physical, as what I have mentioned earlier, and they are all intertwined or interlinked or with each other. If there is a problem with one, the whole is affected, and it is expected then that one cannot function wholly. So now that we understand that health is something that goes beyond physical body. Physical health also is the ability to perform daily tasks and live comfortably in one's body. So this is the physical health. We can now understand that has something that goes beyond. And these are the key areas where we can say that the physical part of being is okay. The physical, we do physical activities, and this refers to any body movement that occurs by contraction of skeletal muscles, and that produces substantial increases in the body's energy and consumptive relative to being at rest. Anhi mosulod sa physical activity ang exercise. Simple exercise is healthier than nothing at all. So transferring, like in Sogod campus, the main campus, there are many buildings. Transferring from one building to another building by not taking your cars or your motor vehicles is beneficial to your body than taking your services. Exercise can make you feel better. There are many benefits of physical activities and exercises. It can make you feel happier. Exercising regularly can improve your mood and relieve tensions, stress, anxiety, depressions, and anger. Di ba na kanang witness man mo o kanang mga elderly doing Zumba? Those are exercise to help them feel better, no? Kay kuan man, doing physical activities releases tension in your body and lessens your depression and lessen the anger you are feeling. Most people also note an improvement in general well-being over time as physical activity becomes a part of their routines. It is because these activities produces changes in the parts of the brain that regulate stress and anxiety. It can also increase brain sensitivity to the hormones serotonin and norepinephrine, which relieves feelings of depression. Additionally, exercise can increase the production of endorphins, which are known to help produce positive feelings and reduce the perception of pain. Interestingly, it doesn't matter how intense your workout is. It seems that exercise can benefit your mood no matter the intensity of the physical activity. Exercise can help with weight loss, which is the bigger problem nowadays. Some studies have shown that inactivity is a major factor in weight gain and obesity. To understand the effect of exercise on weight reduction, it is important to understand the relationship between exercise and the energy expenditure, or how much energy spends during those exercises. Exercise also is good for your muscles and bones. It helps you build muscles and strong bones. This helps prevent osteoporosis for the elderly. Exercise plays a vital role in building and maintaining strong muscles and bones, and with adequate intake of protein, this will build muscles. This is because exercise helps release hormones that promotes your muscles' ability to absorb amino acids. This helps them grow and reduces their breakdown. As people age, they tend to lose muscle mass and function, which can lead to an increased risk of injury. Practicing regular physical activity is essential in reducing muscle loss and maintaining strength as you age. Exercise also helps build bone density when you're younger, in addition to helping prevent osteoporosis later in life. Some research even suggests that higher impact exercise, such as gymnastics or running, or add impact sports like soccer and basketball, may help promote a higher bone density than no impact sports like swimming and cycling. Exercise can increase energy levels. Exercise is a real energy booster for many people, including those with various medical conditions. And let's not forget the fantastic heart and lung health benefit of exercise. Aerobic exercise boosts the cardiovascular system and improves lung health, which can significantly help with energy levels. Number 5, exercise can reduce your risk of chronic diseases. It is essential to maintaining a healthy weight and reducing the risk for chronic disease. Lack of regular physical activity or sedentary lifestyle is the primary cause of chronic disease, aside from the genetic factors. Regular exercise has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity, heart health, and body composition. It can also decrease blood pressure and cholesterol levels. More specifically, exercise can help reduce or prevent the following chronic health conditions like diabetes mellitus, heart disease, many types of cancer, high cholesterol level, and hypertension. In contrast, lack of regular exercise, even in the short term, can lead to significant increases in these risk factors for these diseases. That's why regular physical activity is recommended for all. Exercise can also help skin health. Your skin can be affected by the amount of oxidative stress in your body. Diba og problemado ta, ug watay exercise, magluya ta, ora tag buligtikon, magluya sad atong ang atong skin mura sad og mutiguwang because of the oxidative stress in the body. Oxidative stress occurs when the body's antioxidant defenses cannot completely repair the cell damage caused by compounds known as free radicals. This can damage the structure of the cells and negatively impact your skin. Even though intense and exhaustive physical activity can contribute to oxidative damage, regular moderate exercise can actually increase your body's production of natural antioxidants, which help protect the cells. In the same way, exercise can stimulate blood flow and induce skin cell adaptations that can help delay the appearance of skin aging. Moderate exercise can provide antioxidant protection and promote blood flow, which can protect signs or delay of signs aging. Number 7, exercise can help your brain health and memory. To begin with, it increases your heart rate, which promotes the flow of blood and oxygen to your brain. It can also stimulate the production of hormones that enhance the growth of brain cells. Plus, the ability of exercise to prevent chronic diseases can translate into benefits for your brain, since its function can be affected by these conditions. Regular physical activity is especially important in older adults, since aging combined with oxidative stress and inflammation promotes changes in brain structure and function. Exercise has been shown to cause the part of the brain that's vital for memory and learning to decrease in size, which may help decrease or not improve mental function in older adults. So exercise, lastly, has been shown to reduce changes in the brain that can contribute to conditions like Alzheimer's diseases and dementia. Exercise also can help with the relaxation and sleep quality. In regards to sleep quality, the energy depletion that occurs during the day stimulates restorative processes when you sleep. Moreover, the increase in body temperature occurs during exercise is thought to improve sleep quality by helping body temperature drop during sleep. What's more, engaging in regular exercise seems to benefit older adults who are often affected by sleep disorders. You can be flexible with the kind of exercise you can choose. It appears that either aerobic exercise alone or aerobic exercise combined with resistance training can both improve sleep quality. Regular physical activity, regardless of whatever it is, aerobic or a combination, and resistance training can help you sleep better and feel more energized during the day. Exercise can reduce pain. Although chronic pain can be debilitating, exercise can actually help reduce it. In fact, for how many years, the recommendation for treating chronic pain was rest and inactivity. Exercise has favorable effects on the pain associated with various conditions. It can also increase pain tolerance. And most of all, exercise can promote a better sex life. Exercise has been proven to boost sex drive. Engaging in regular exercise can strengthen the heart, then improve blood circulation, tone muscles, and enhance flexibility, all of which can improve your sex life. Physical activity can also improve performance and sexual pleasure while increasing the frequency of sexual activity. The bottom line of this is that exercise offers incredible benefits that can improve nearly every aspect of your health. The next one that affects our physical health is our diet. Nutrition and proper diet includes nutrient intake, fluid intake, and healthy digestion. And it also has lots of benefits. Proper diet lower your risk of chronic health conditions such as heart disease, the type 2 diabetes, and some cancers. For us to have a lesser chance of getting these diseases, emphasis on fruits, vegetables, and low-fat foods is being advocated. Our diet also supports immune function. Sources of vitamin C, vitamin D, vitamin A, zinc, and selenium. Vitamin C is your immune system's best friend as it fights free radicals with strong antioxidant potential, such as the lemon, the tangerine, and other fruits. Vitamin A presents in orange vegetables and fruits, as papaya and carrots, also helps our eyesight. The proper diet also helps the digestive system function. A high fiber diet found mainly in fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and legumes normalizes bowel movements and prevents constipation. It also helps in maintaining a healthy weight, the risk of diabetes, heart diseases, and some types of cancer. Our diets also help build strong bones. Foods rich in calcium like milk, milk products, and dairies helps build strong bones. Bones are continuously changing. New ones replaces the old ones. So it is essential to incorporate calcium in our daily diet, especially for those menopausal women. And lastly, diet gives us energy and compounds that help us to repair our body. Protein-rich foods provides energy in our body. Energy powers and boosts our bodies, and it provides vitality. It is also the energy that fuels our internal processes and regulates them. The protein is used to repair blood and tissues and helps build muscles and is essential to maintain homeostasis. Energy is necessary to produce enzymes, muscle contractions, and muscle movement. The relationship between food, nutrition, and health is immense. Food gives us energy and nutrients to live with. As the expression said, we are what we eat. And benefits of limiting our alcohol intake. This includes the abstinence or reducing of consumption of alcohol. And these are the health benefits: lower blood sugar, lower blood pressure, fewer alcohol-related symptoms like headaches, heartburns, indigestion, and stomach upsets. It also helps us less fatty build up around the liver. And it also improves existing conditions, improving existing conditions and lessens depression, lessens the high risk of having a high blood pressure and skin conditions. The next one is the medical self-care. We have a program here in SLSU, Pagpalambo, which is to be done for the whole month of September. Pagpalambo is the employees' wellness activities. This is to provide wellness support to employees for them to be happier and healthier. So, natay program no sa Pagpalambo din sa kuan sa SLSU. Medical self-care includes addressing minor ailments or injuries and seeking emergency care as necessary. Self-care means taking care of yourself so that you can be healthy, you can be well, and you can do your job well. You can help others and take care of others, and you can do all the things you need to do and want to accomplish in a day. These are the benefits of medical self-care. better physical, mental, and emotional health and well-being. Because you take care of yourself, you are assured that you are of great condition. It will boost your self-confidence and your self-worth. It will also help in prevention of illness. Taking care of oneself also means taking preventive and protective measures so as not to hurt or damage it. Submitting yourself to medical checkup doesn't mean that you are sick or something is wrong with you physically, but it is just one example of preventive ways so as not to amplify any negative feelings. And if ever you are not really feeling good, then it is a way not to escalate or intensify that sickness, but instead help you in early detection and curative course will be done. Medical care also improved mental health. So mental health was discussed earlier as better physical and mental and emotional health. Because it will increase your self-confidence and your self-worth. It will also comparatively lead you to have a better quality of life. Because you feel better, you will act according to how you feel. How you feel about yourself will eventually show off to others and will also affect those who surrounds you. This medical self-care also cultivates a sense of healthy living. So naana kay murag kanang kuan nga mag himo ka mag-live ka healthy lifestyle. Unang murag imo nang kuanan ang imong kaugalingon para dili na ka kaadyo dali masakit, maapektahan kung unsay maka-affect nimo no. Medical self-care also help in guarding the immune system. So this was taken up earlier katong sa foods, having a healthy diet para sa atong immune system, and better management of relationships because you're already confident, you know your worth, mo nang murag kanang happy na ka sa imong relationship with your better half, your co-workers, and those who surrounds you. Because if you are happy, then everyone close to you will know this and will also be happy. The last but not the least is the rest and sleep. Rest and sleep also has a big impact on the physical health of a person. This includes the periodic rest and relaxation along with high quality of sleep. Sleep is an essential function that allows your body and mind to recharge, leaving you refreshed and alert when you wake up. It is important because it reduces stress and anxiety and helps maintain optimal emotional and social functioning by letting the part of the brain that controls those to rest. This will also improve mood and enhances concentration and sharpens judgment and decision making. Next is it decreases blood pressure and lessen our risk for chronic diseases. Next is it also improved immune health. Helps improve the body's immune system and remains healthy and stave off diseases. It also helps us have a stronger cardiovascular system. Stronger cardiovascular system and affects our physical and mental functioning the next day, our ability to fight disease, lessen chronic disease. It also helps us have a healthier heart, healthier mind, and more. And adequate rest also help us in maintaining our weight, controlling also our weight. All those I have been mentioning constitutes one thing, and that is healthy lifestyle. Healthy lifestyle will make a healthy person, that will make a healthy worker, that will automatically make a healthy workplace. There are some things that you should consider if you want to live a healthier life. And this, I have mentioned that healthy lifestyle consists of I've mentioned eating a balanced diet, get a regular exercise, avoiding tobacco and drugs, getting plenty of rest, maintaining a work-life balance, proper stress management, engaging in social activities, maintaining mental balance, enjoying free time, exercising the mind, enjoying healthy sex. These are all consi- these all constitutes a healthy lifestyle which affects us, especially a worker. This will affect a worker generally. It will reduce the level of stress and anxiety for employees. It will also improve their mood. It will decrease blood pressure. It will also improve immune health, improve and have stronger cardiovascular system, and improve their weight. So this is a caricature of how kanang pag-explain a healthy employee, a healthy teacher, because kanang healthy person, healthy is more engaging to their activities, to their coworkers, to their students, than those who are less healthy, no? So being healthy starts within us. So kung healthy ta, more engaging ta towards our coworkers, sa ato din sa kanang school, to our kanang students, and they can see it, they can feel it, and they will also be more engaged towards the activities that kanang atong pagabuhaton sa school. Healthy employees has also a big impact on the workplace. Like as mentioned by our first speaker, it boosts higher productivity because it improves efficiency and performance at work. It also builds better morale or boost the morale of the workers. And it makes them happy and motivated employees. And they tend to perform well if they have better morale, no? Kanang ano man na siya morale, kanang expected na nga murag kung happy ka, murag nindot itrabaho, nindot i-engage sa work, so more productive ang isa ka employee. Mao na ni engagement. They have deeper commitment to the goals and values of the organization. So kanang if they have deeper commitment, kanang mahimo nga mas successful ang usa ka tao o ang usa ka organization because of kanang more engaged. They have the commitment of the workers. Less pod katong giingon nga kanang kuan pod ang retention sa workers. So dili ang workers nato tend to stay kanang longer in the organization. Dili ta kinahanglan mag-hire ta, then hawa, then mag-hire na pod og lain, then ato na pong i-train, hindi muhawa na pod. So walay retention of workers, no? Kung mao ni ang dili maayo ang atong working environment. So mao na to, engagement will lead to corporate success. Then it will also reduce kanang expenditures for healthcare costs. It saves money on medicines because most likely There will be fewer accidents or injuries in the workplace. And a healthy employees, and they will tend to have shorter sick leaves because of improved health and well-being. Healthy working environment is the most important thing that influences employee motivation and happiness, and how productive and efficient they can be. And it all goes down to their working environment. Healthy and working environment is one that promotes wellness, safety, trust, and balance for employees. Some ways to create a healthy working environment is to provide a clean and comfortable workplace or office. Dili na lang ko mo discuss ani because kanang urag ko ano man ni siya kanang work sa other department, pero the impact of this will kanang this will have a big impact to the employees of an organization. Provide a clean and comfortable workplace or office. So kinsa may ganahan mo trabaho kung ang imong workplace is very kanang hugaw, dirty, then dili ka comfortable din makikita, no? So this really will improve the output of an employee. Promote wellness and encourage healthy living. So mo na to sa akong giingon ang SLSU as a whole has an activity called pagpalampo, no? And kuan ang katong pagpalampo is kanang naatay activity pagahimon every for the whole month of September. Unja naputay usa ka activity every Friday, no, himuon nga aron maka-exercise, makalihok ka. Then next is identify what desperate employees wants from their working environments. Give your employees a real voice and show appreciation every day. Kung naay gihimo nga maayo, say sultihan nimo, kung naay gihimo nga dili maayo, sultihan sad in a nice way. Dili po ta nga maka kuan ba murag kanang isog rata kay it will it will affect the mental health of the employee. The next is recognize and deal with biases in the workplace. Well, biases naman jud siguro na sa workplace, so murag kanang lesson atong bias, if not iwala na lang yun ang mga biases in the workplace. And good to say that biases wala pa po recognize na naana diri sa SLSU, because I am new in SLSU, just start working last January. Next is turn your values into more than just words. So if an employee do something good, dili kay mo wingon ra nga kanang oh you're good, you're doing well. So kanang i-recognize nato kung unsay kanang nahimo nga maayo sa employee, kanang because it will make him feel good, then it will radiate to others. Then create an environment of psychological safety and trust, because safety and trust are very important in a workplace. E dili man ka makatrabaho og tarong kung you do not feel safe, and dili po ka katrabaho og tarong when you feel you cannot trust those who are around you. So kinahanglan mo lang natay kuan nga maka-feel ang employees of safety and trust in the workplace. So kanang before kumukuan, I would like to take up the kanang kanang murag most leading causes, no? Mao ni murag pinaka kuan nga mga sakit nga makita nato, which can also be experienced here in the workplace. Kanang wala ta kahibaw nga nanaday ta aning sakita, kay we thought now we are already healthy, physically, mentally, and socially. Socially, our environment will affect kanang our physical health. Mo na to akong gimension those six health, no, types of health affects each other. So kanang naay depresya ang usa, maka-affect sa usa. Number one leading cause of mortality in the Philippines, this is taken last year, 2022, the ischemic heart disease. This is also known as coronary artery disease or coronary heart disease. It is a condition in which the heart does not get enough blood and oxygen due to narrowed or blocked heart. The most common cause of this is the buildup of plaque or fatty materials in the walls of the coronary. And what affects the buildup? What causes the buildup of plaque in the walls? Ang maka-affect ana is our daily intake, our diet, our intake of fluids and kuan. We take kanang murag mga fatty nga mga pagkaon, wata kaybaw mo build up ra na dinha sa atong mga arteries, and that one causes heart attack. Sedimentary, mao na to ang pag-mention, mga kanang exercise, kung dili ta mag-exercise, more likely the things that we eat, the food that we eat will build up, no, sa atong mga walls. Mao nang ubaga siya, mao nang dili na kaagi kayo ang blood. So matinga ka nganong kuan naibatan-on nga gi-heart attack, 21 years old, 30 years old, pero gipang attack. It is because of what we eat and what we do. So mao na, exercise, diet can really affect one's. Ang number one jud maka-affect nato sa atong health physically is the genetics. Genetic kuan nato is dili naman gud nato ma-change, kaning ato naman ang nakuha. So adto na lang ta mo modify sa mga activities, sa mga things nga pwede nato buhaton to avoid having these diseases. So ang genetics nimo, ang imong family history na anay kanang nana kay nag-heart attack, imong mama, imong father, mother, then dapat mo modify na ta sa atong kanang lifestyle, no? Mo modify na ta sa atong lifestyle para ta ma-lessen ang atong risk to having that disease. So mao na to, less fatty foods, less salty foods, more fruits, vegetables, then exercise, then regular checkup. The next disease is the cerebrovascular disease. This term for conditions that affects blood flow to your brain. Conditions include stroke, brain aneurysm, brain bleed, and carotid artery disease. These conditions are medical emergencies and need prompt treatment, such as medications and surgery. Ang difference between ischemic heart attack and cerebrovascular diseases is ang na maapektahan sa ischemic heart disease is ang heart. Ischemic heart disease. Ang sa cerebro is the brain. Pero ang ilang kanang mode of kuan o kanang sa pagkakuha nito is same ra. The kanang thickening of the arterial walls or because of the build up of plaque or fatty materials, or kanang inig matiguang na magkagahi naman ang atong kanang arteries. So murag na ay more kanang risk para sa elderlies to kanang have these diseases. Moto gyapon i-modify ang atong foods, ang atong lifestyle, more exercise, and then kuan neoplasm or cancers. Number one, cause kanang makakuan ng cancer is the genetics. Every kanang build up, genetic build up, nadyo na si Jai kanang effect sa ato physically. Namgal effect puts mentally and sa social. Neoplasms, these are new and abnormal growth of cells. And the cells nga ni kanang keeps growing bigger and never die due to some mutation or triggering factors. Neoplasm can either be benign or malignant. Benign neoplasms are less harmful and they do not metastasize to other body parts, whereas malignant neoplasm causes displacement of the normal cells to various parts of the body and hampers normal body function. So, kuan, na makabantay ka na kay mass or hubag in any part of your body, let a physician check it up, no? Kay early detection is better for all diseases. Ma-determine pa na, ma-identify pa na kung benign ba or malignant. So mostly mostly good nato is mahadlok mo ato og doctors. Kay mahadlok ta og unsay isulti sa doctors, which is not right. Kay kuan, at least kung early detection, mahimuan pa na og kanang mga kanang kuan matambalan para maadyo ta. And our lifestyle has really a big impact para aning mga sakita, especially sa kanang sa cancer. Kay kung kuan ta abusado ta sa atong lawas kay pero kay bawon na tayo na nato. So to say, just like my nephew, he had a cancer pero na to siya murag naka-recover but lead not so healthy lifestyle mo to murag na wala na. The next is the diabetes mellitus. These are group of diseases that affect how the body uses blood sugar. Glucose is an important source of energy for the cells that make up the muscles and tissues. Glucose, carbohydrates like rice is a source of glucose in the body. Kani genetically kuan po ni si Jan nga sakit because if your family history kanang nanay diabetes mellitus, kinahanglan na pug ka bantay no, maghantay, mag-monitor sa imong blood sugar because most likely nakadako kayo chance nga maka diabetes mellitus, kuan po ka og diabetes. So more kuan ani is ang food intake kanang less sugary foods, kanang mga kuan cakes, cokes or colas, kanang kuan mga ice cream. Ang giingon nila is mas lami nga pagkaon mas makadaot sa lawas. Although glucose kanang kinahanglan sa atong lawas because kanang source lagi of energy for muscle build up and tissue repairs, more kanang murag in moderate kuana si Jay in moderately. Pero kung masubrahan na galing, makadaot na pud na, it will increase your blood sugar that will lead to different diseases. Diabetes mellitus kuan man gud ni nga sakit kanang murag para na ho dako ni si og kanang mas importansya ako kanang murag kinahanglan tagaan og dakong importansya kay diabetes mellitus will lead to other diseases. Kining hypertension, kung hypertensive na ka, so murag matambala na by taking medicines properly kanang kuan sa doctor. Pero diabetes mellitus kung di ka magbantay will lead to hypertension, will lead to liver and kidney failure, will lead to heart diseases, will also lead to cerebrovascular diseases. Murag daghan ni siya og epekto kung dili nimo bantayan. Nang I would encourage, especially those who are 40 years old and above, to have their blood glucose monitored in their clinic. No? Kailangan tayo kanang kuan diri sa SLSU na alam ko tayo apparatus to monitor those blood sugar. Next is the hypertensive disease. This refers to heart conditions caused by high blood pressure. So high blood pressure, una ang pressure sa imong dugo sa nag-agi na sa imong arteries or kuan mo na siya ang pressure, no. So it's like just the water, di ba, sa tubig, kabantay mo nga kung usog ang pressure, pag sirit-sirit ang kuan, ang tubig, napay chance na mabuto ang tubo. Mora po na sa ang hypertensive. Kung taas ang atong pressure sa dugo, there is likely a tendency na magka-buto atong dugo. Pubuto ang ugat nagiagian sa dugo. Like sa kung sa brain na atay ka ng kuan kasagaran cause is the brain aneurysm. So naay ning buto nga artery or kanang agianan sa dugo diha sa atong which is a very kanang need treatment, immediate treatment, no, medical emergency ni siya. No na 5 kanang leading causes of mortality in the Philippines which can be avoided if we have we are living a healthy lifestyle. Pwede ni sila kanang we can avoid these diseases kaning 5 through living a healthy lifestyle, atong proper diet, exercise, having a healthy physical physique or physical body. Sunod, siguro ako lang ikuan ang 10 causes of morbidity in the Philippines. This is also being taken last year, 2022. These are acute respiratory infection, acute lower respiratory tract infection, and pneumonia. Pneumonia and COVID-19 is one kind of pneumonia. Bronchitis or bronchiolitis, hypertension, acute watery diarrhea, influenza, urinary tract infection, and TB, respiratory. So nagyapon din morbidity and hypertension. So by avoiding those, we have to live a healthy lifestyle, a healthy diet, exercise, regular exercise, kanang avoiding tobacco and drugs, lessening the consumption or alcohol intake, getting plenty of rest, and also kinahanglan po kaning kanang stress-free sa Quran. So, nang mag-start na ta karon, live a healthy lifestyle para dili ta ma-appeal at mag-ihap sa Quran statistics na morbidity. Thank you. Pasensya na mo kay Quran. This is really my first time doing webinar. Nadi ko'y Quran, acronym for health. H for happiness. So, kung healthy ka, happy ka. Enlightenment. Enlightenment. So, mura ka og open-minded, mura ka og kuan ka na dali ka maka-understand kung unsa maggalibot ipasabot isulti sa imong mga kauban o ibot ipasabot. So, murag watay problema kaadyo ba kay mura na tao kanang dali ta maka-grasp kung unsa ilang i-explain. Autonomy. Autonomy. Mao na, maka-work ta more productive ta, more productive. Then, L for learning. We have kanang naatay dakong kuan to learn from our mistakes, to learn from others, to learn what is new to us. Pareha ni karon, this is very new for me. So, naka-learn ko. Then, transformation. Hoping, transformation. Hoping na namoy nakuha sa akong gi-explain na mag-lead ninyo to transform your lifestyle into a healthy one. Then, last letter H, healing. So that we can be healthy. And that's all. Thank you. Saran,
Thank you so much.
any questions?
Yes, for the very comprehensive presentation about physical health
Okay, Saran, how do
Saran, static ka. Static ka, sir.
Unsa man ni pagkamay?
Hello? Okay. Again, I'm sorry for that technical problem. Again, thank you so much, Ma'am Au, for your wonderful presentation regarding the physical health and the importance of a healthy workplace. Now, to everyone, if you have questions, please feel free to use our chat feature. I'll be more than happy to read it for you. Any questions from the presentation of Ma'am Au? We have one question, Ma'am Au. Is it
Okay.
healthy to drink coffee at the workplace? Is it healthy ba daw kuno to drink coffee at the workplace?
Coffee, kanang okay ra ang coffee. Pero kanang coffee na ka every day. Pag coffee ka 3 times a day, 4 times a day, dili na pod healthy. Kuan, kanang coffee, pwede ka mag-coffee. Kanang para bitaw murag magamit nimo madili ka. Siguro na kay himuon dili ka katukon. Healthy is good. Pero kanang daghan na gani dili na pud maadyo sa health sa kuan. It can affect your sleeping habit. Kay dili naman kakuan man na si murag makabus sa imong pandili mo nang dili ka katog. So mostly mga students kung na-exam, they drink coffee para sila dili katog. So kung magsige ka og inom og coffee, ma-affected ang imong kanang habits bitaw, kanang sa imong sleeping kuan, sa imong kaon, kay dili man kakadyo ganahan mo kaon o magsige ra kag coffee. Kay mura magmangita ang imong lawas sa coffee more than the foods, no? So murag maapektahan ang imong kanang mga kuan sa like lagi katong pagkatog o pagkaon. So more likely maapektahan pud ang imong lawas as a whole. So kanang kuan ra nga occasional coffee, just like occasional alcohol intake is good. Pero more than that, kanang mura na nimo gihimo ng kuan, dili na maadyo.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. Thank you so much for answering that question, Ma'am Ao, and for sharing your expertise. We also have another question here for Ma'am Cherise. Ma'am Cherise? Is Ma'am Cherise around? Okay. All right. So before we proceed to the closing remarks, by the way, guys.
Any questions,
I'll-
Sir Conrad?
Yes,
Ikaw,
ma'am.
sir, wakay ko question, sir?
Not so far, ma'am. Kato, coffee. Kung healthy ba? um, Sir Ronnie, can we now proceed to the awarding of the certificates? If there's any question going once, going twice? None? All right, so let's proceed to the awarding of certificates. Sir Ronnie, please. Okay, now it is my honor to award the certificate. Let me read the citation. Certificate of appreciation is presented to Aurora C. Abadiano in grateful recognition of her knowledge and expertise as a resource speaker during the webinar entitled Mental Health and Physical Health and the Importance of a Healthy Workplace on September 15, 2023 from 9 a.m. to 12 noon via Zoom online platform, given this 15th day of September 2023 at SLSU Maasin City Campus, Barangay Tunga-Tunga, Maasin City, Southern Leyte. Signed, Jude A. Duarte, DPA, University President. And another certificate of appreciation is presented to Miss Cherise and S. Bugais Pagabo in grateful recognition for her knowledge and expertise as resource speaker during the webinar entitled Mental Health and Physical Health and the Importance of a Healthy Workplace on September 15, 2023 from 9 a.m. to 12 noon via Zoom online platform, given this 15th day of September 2023 at SLSU Maasin City Campus, Barangay Tunga-Tunga, Maasin City, Southern Leyte. Signed, Dr. Jude A. Duarte, University President. All right. And now let us hear the closing remarks. Let's all welcome. Please help me give us, let's give a virtual applause to the campus director of Hinunangan Campus, Mr. Wade C. Lin. All right, while waiting for since Mr. Wade Lim is currently attending a board meeting, let's wait for someone who will take place for the closing remarks. And let me then take this opportunity to do the photo shoot for the documentation. May I request everyone to please turn on your videos? And let's have a photo shoot. Right, for slide one. All right, ready? 1, 2, 3, smile. There you go. For the second slide, 1, 2, 3, smile. Okay. All right. The photo shoot is done. By the way, participants, please fill out the attendance form. The link is being posted in our chat feature or in our chat box. While we're waiting for a go signal as to who will then do the closing remarks. Indeed, this particular webinar is very important in order for us to fulfill our general mandate under RA 9261, which is the act establishing the Southern Leyte State University. It has been a known challenge for governance and management, especially the administration and the support staff rather, to maintain and make sure a mentally healthy and also a healthy workplace. That is having these factors is a contributing factors for us to be able to direct instruction, research, extension, and production for the delivery of their expected outcomes. I have here a message. If it's okay, Ma'am Yana daw. Is it okay for you, Ma'am Jens, to deliver the closing remarks for this webinar? Okay. Ma'am Carol. Hello, ma'am. Ma'am Donabel.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, can you deliver the closing remarks instead?
Si Sir Ayan na lang daw ba? Sir, can I call on? We will call Dr. Ayan Navarrete. Later. For a while, sir, for a while. Ha? Ninakaw?
Base na po may mga pahabol nga question there while waiting for someone who will do the closing remarks. samtang si Ma'am Au is ready to answer questions, you can ask questions right now. By the way, I would also like to take this opportunity to thank the HRMO of Hinunangan and also from us in City for hosting this wonderful webinar about mental health and physical health and the importance of the healthy workplace. This is a very timely webinar for us, especially in Kananay. We've been we experienced a lot of crisis um, while working. Ma'am Carol, are we ready now for the closing remarks?
Yes, sir. Okay. In this juncture, I would like to thank everyone for participating in our webinar on mental health and physical health today. I hope we found the information to be informative and helpful. Mental health is just as important as physical health, and it is something that we should all be taking about more openly. I am grateful to all of the speakers who shared their expertise and insights with us today. I would like to leave you with a few key takeaways from our webinar. Mental health is a spectrum. Everyone experiences mental health challenges from time to time. It is important to be aware of the signs and symptoms of mental health conditions. There is help available if you are struggling with your mental health and physical health. It is okay to ask for help. If you or someone you know is struggling with their mental health or physical health, please know that you are not alone. There are many resources available to help you. Please reach out to a mental health or physical health professional or a trusted friend or family member for support. I would also like to encourage you to continue to learn about mental health and physical health. The more we know, the better equipped we will be to support ourselves and others. Once again, thank you for participating in our webinar. I wish you all good health and happiness. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ma'am Carol. Thank you everyone for participating in this webinar. You have a good day, great day. God bless and stay safe.
Continuously.